And we got a special guest for y'all today. So everybody clap your hands for Miss Nimi Naye.
Yes, baby.
Hey,
Hey. Hey, you two. We miss y'all.
Hey, you two.
We miss y'all, man. We back though. Okay, so today we had asked people to send us questions on YouTube and Instagram and also TikTok. So between Nimi Naye's page and the K&T brand page, we have some questions that y'all wanna know. Y'all want some advice. And y'all know K&T can give y'all the advice. And your girl Nimi Naye is gonna give y'all the advice. So let's get to it.
Let's get it.
Who in the middle?
She got she in the middle.
Can y'all see everybody?
If not, you gotta flip. Oh no, we good. We good. We good. Oh yeah, we good.
Okay, so I guess it goes this way. So I'm going to ask. Well, so people didn't know that I had a guest, so I don't have questions, down for that. So I'm gonna come up with my own questions for her. But they did give me questions for Kay, so I'm definitely going to
And Nimi Naye, she hit us with a banger.
Definitely.
Because they flooded her with questions.
Questions about K&T, and I'm gonna ask them.
So yeah, this gonna get hot and spicy. I hope y'all ready.
Yeah, so you're gonna get what y'all been waiting for.
Okay,
so we got T going first.
So okay,
Yes,
the people wants to know. Let me see. How long have you been gay?
Well, I've been gay since I was about 14. I'm not gonna tell y'all how old I am right now, because looking
That's
good,
some years.
good.
It's okay. That's okay.
So, but no, I honestly I've been gay since I was 14. I really didn't know, because I had a mother that didn't accept who I was. So, at the age of 14, I felt like, okay, to make my mother happy and to figure out who I am, which I already knew I was.
I believe that was all of us in the 80s. Who was
trying to figure out.
Because all we knew was, all we seen was woman and boy, woman and man. But what we feeling like
so
we wrong.
Yeah, so I felt
when it's really a real thing.
Like, at the age of 14, unfortunately, I did deal with an older guy.
Right.
To figure things out.
Right.
Because that was the perfect, that was the way to go.
I figured that was the right thing to do, but
basically
I wanted to make my mother happy.
Okay.
But after I was like, ew, no, that's not me, that's not my thing, and I've been gay ever since.
Okay. So,
good answer.
When are you and T getting married?
Well, me and T are officially married. A lot of people don't know that, but it took some time because T was married before. That's her story to tell, but, she was married before, so we had to go through a lot of different channels to get our marriage license and to get the things that we needed, because her ex-wife did a lot of grimy things, but
she picked the slack up.
Didn't want to let go.
And she picked the slack up. Here he is.
Like my wife said, I came and picked the slack up, and I came as a friend. to be honest, me and T
Yeah, I
always
understand.
been friends.
Yeah.
She always been my hairdresser. You know, so we
I
always
was
been
around.
Yeah,
I was around.
we always been
A long
friends.
time.
And to be honest, T would never give me the time of the day because she always felt like I had too many girls.
Yeah. I'm not
So
her. I'm faithful. I'm a wife. I'm a housewife. Like I work, but I'm a housewife. So I don't want that. Like I don't want you to have 50 girls. You feel me?
I don't feel like you need that.
Yeah, I don't feel like exactly. I don't feel like you need that because I'm the whole package.
Doing everything.
You know, she knows, but I'm telling you, you know, y'all, I bring her plate when I cook. I iron her clothes.
She do.
You know, I definitely run bath water. And both
my sis know a lot, so that's why she's
so you know it's real. You know it's real. But you know, I get her clothes out. She get my clothes out. Vice versa. Like our relationship. And a lot of people hate it,
and a lot of people don't understand it.
But it's not
for y'all to understand it.
Exactly that part. But anyway, next question. So, how do you feel about T being a finesser?
Okay, so it's different type of finesses, and let me clarify this and get this straight for y'all. Let me get up in the camera.
You gotta get deep with it.
It's different type of finesses. There's finessers who have with people for money. T is a finesser that'll talk your head. She'll get to your brain. And by her getting to your brain, she get to your pockets. And she take care of her family. It's nothing I don't know. So all of y'all out there thinking that, oh, K don't know. Y'all can clock it. K knows everything. It's
even when you think she don't know.
I don't know. We communicate about everything.
I tell her because I have
why
I have to tell her because
our relationship
lasts.
Because we talk about everything.
We go through a lot.
We go through things. Don't get it wrong. We do have issues where we go through things.
The kids
but
be faster than that, baby.
You know, we go through things, but that's typical.
Right.
That's gonna happen, but it is what it is.
Right.
I love her, and I don't have a problem with it. And if I did have a problem with it, I would say I had a problem with it. So that's why I'm glad that question actually came up because that clarifies a lot. And not for nothing, one of our OGs named Tasha, she's like an aunt to us. She knows everything about us.
Right.
And she knows, actually I'm going to have her up here as a guest one day. She knows everything about us and she's non-judgmental and she know what the game is with me and T.
Right, exactly.
So, to answer your questions, I know everything. Even when y'all try to be sneaky. Even when y'all my fake friends and all that.
Try to come
at my wife. Y'all want to know the first thing she do?
Tell her.
She either call me on the phone or she comes in the house and tell me. So y'all can clock that
T. Yeah. She clarified that.
Say?
You clarified that, honey.
Because you can clock that T, honey.
Right.
So, I've been hearing a lot of people say that I hear a lot of people say that
her being honest. That's it.
Okay, so alright, this question is kind of crazy, but I'm gonna kind of go off of how, I'm gonna read it how, I want to read it because the way the question is asked is crazy.
Okay.
So, do your wife go to the gym to keep her BBL up? And did you pay for it?
Number one, my wife doesn't have a BBL. everything is natural from the top to the bottom to the back to the side. It's all natural. My wife doesn't have a BBL, but I don't have a problem with BBLs. If my wife was to come to me any given day and say, babe, I want a BBL,
I got too much.
Heck yeah.
Do I look like I need a BBL, Leo?
No.
No.
No. So no.
But
I'm in the gym.
No, my wife is just in the gym. She's a gym rat. She's been in the gym since she was a child. Since she's been a child.
I box.
She boxed. Her father had a boxing, so her brothers and sisters and her was raised in the gym. So that's why she's a gym rat. No, I'm not a gym rat, but yes, she is a gym rat. And no, she don't have a BBL. But if she wanted a BBL, heck yeah, I'll pay for it.
That part. Yeah. Okay, next question. So, how many questions are we going to do per? Because
I'm going to do you next.
Okay.
And then
how many questions per person?
I mean, it really don't matter.
Okay.
We rolling.
Right.
We going to roll.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
Alright, so,
Sitting on something.
my bad.
And we definitely going to roll with it.
We're rocking out.
Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. These are spicy. These are spicy.
Yeah, there's a lot of spicy questions, and I personally don't have anything to hide. So
okay, this is a good one. So, have you ever cheated on T since you say you were a whore?
Okay, I never cheated on T. Never had
if you did,
with anybody. I never
going nowhere.
Gave anybody. I never gave anybody anything. I mean, I'm a woman, so I have flirted, and I laugh and joke and flirt. But truth be told, she knows this. She know I'm a big flirt. But for cheating, no, I never cheated on my wife.
And the crazy part about that, y'all, is I get mad a little, just a teeny bit, because the other person a lie. She'll keep it a bean. You feel me? Like, okay, we had an incident at a poppy store, and the girl had showed her a picture or whatever of her titties, of her breasts. I'm sorry. And then she was like, show my wife. She kind of like scrolled up and turned the phone to me and showed me the picture. And the picture was of her hair. So I'm like, why would I need to see her hair? I said, babe, was this the same picture she showed you? She said, no, it ain't the same picture. Show her the picture. So long story short, she keeps it real with me. Like, she tells me, like, it's nothing, like, to hide. At first, in the beginning, yeah, I didn't know she was that flirty, until a couple years ago. But I deal with that because I am a finesser. So, yeah, she flirt, but I know it don't go far.
And on top of
her flirting is like...
I'm a people's person.
There you go. Her flirting is not like, I want you.
A lot of times it's not
they'll think that you
flirting.
want them, but you whole time...
whole time I'm just a nice person.
Right,
I'm a very nice person. So if I mess with you like that, I'll have a conversation. I'll laugh. I'll joke with you. But yeah, a lot of times it's not flirting. So a lot of y'all, please believe me, I am not flirting. I'm just a very nice person. I'm an outspoken person.
Look what she got.
I'm a Leo. And look who I have. And everything ain't about looks and body. It's the inside. Is about the things she do as a woman. So that's why we lasted for so long, because the things she does as a woman. She take care of my mother. She take care of our household. I don't know. People don't know, like, we took a break off of YouTube because I have a boot on because I slipped and fell, and I have a broken ankle.
Broken ankle.
So my wife has been the breadwinner. She's been
which is fine.
The one that stepped up and took care of everything and did everything. So I love her for that and salute her for that.
Always do that.
I'm okay with that.
She's a nurturer, and like I said, don't get it messed up. We do have issues, like common issues that a lot of people have, but scared to say.
Yeah, that's why we here.
And
because so you
So we're going to take a 5-minute intermission, and when we come back with it,
you can ask me.
I don't know how to pause, but we're going to take a 5-minute intermission, and we'll get right back to you guys. We love you guys. We appreciate the people that is here, that is watching, and we'll be back. Or I just keep talking to y'all.
Oh yeah.
Why you?
I just have my job has just called, so I have an emergency outside really quick.
Yeah. So why you can go on this side and do what you do. That you know what I'm saying, that you was trying to do, and I'll finish. Let me see. Oh, pass me I got one. Or pass me your vape since you gonna flip mine's all over the floor. So yeah, back to like I said, we're gonna do.
People want y'all to break up so bad.
And like my sister just said, like it's a thing where we've been together for so long. We've been friends. See, we've been friends longer than we've been in a relationship, and so we know each other.
That's gonna always come first.
Like we know each other as we know each other out. You might get a call from me venting to whoever, but that's normal. We're still gonna be together.
I'm about to say that don't mean I'm going nowhere.
And a lot of people, I had to realize that you can't vent to certain people because
I read this off the YouTube.
Me personally, if one of my friends came to me with the issue, and I have plenty of friends that have came to me with issues in their relationships, one thing I never did or will never do is say, we'll leave her or we'll leave him. No. Try to figure out a common ground to fix the situation. I don't like people that flat out say, oh, just leave him, or oh, just leave her,
why you still there?
or why you still there. I mean, I don't like people that do things like that because you only going to get part of a story. Yeah, and I'm only getting one side of the story. I'm not getting their mate's side of the story, so I would never say, oh, go ahead and leave X, Y, and Z because you're not a real friend if you're doing that.
After all we built.
Right.
After all we've been through together.
Right. And people that do come to me for that type of advice, I know these people.
When you know.
And I know that, listen, y'all can work it out.
And one thing God said is He gonna touch your relationship. But if you love one thing, out of all these good things, let you leave, you wrong. Y'all wasn't meant.
Yeah. Just like my sister said, like so.
He's gonna test y'all.
Like you're going to get tested in your relationship. It's
sometimes in the worst ways.
Yes. I mean, because don't get me wrong, me and T have literally broke up. We have broke up before. And it was
It felt like you
the
was dying.
worst.
It felt like you was dying.
Yes, it was the worst week of my life. And I'm quite sure, well, I know for a fact because, you know, when we got back together after the week, we talked. It was the worst week of her life. So it's like, if it can get solved or if it can get fixed, fix it.
Don't make each other
Friendships, relationships, family situations. If it can get fixed, fix it. Too many people are losing their lives. Too many people. I have like I it's crazy because I just lost two people that I really, really care about. And it's like, you know, you gotta life. Huh?
I'm gonna edit some of that out. So listen.
Life is short as heck. Like it is. Life here is really short.
Oh no, it's behind you.
It's on behind you on the charger. But life is very short. So relationships, friendships, any of that, fix it. Fix it.
They're cute too.
Oh, thank you.
Like you gotta fix things.
You don't know about her.
Like you gotta fix things, and
This is irritating.
like because
Like,
this person, like a person can pass away today or tomorrow. Fix your friendships. Fix your relationships. Fix your life with whatever spiritual person. And fix your life with
kids.
God.
Even your kids.
Even your kids. I have a close friend that just lost
Can I say something
his child.
after this?
Go ahead.
Fix your relationship with your friends because with your kids because for one.
Go ahead.
For one, I understand that their heart love, their heart tough love, or whatever the case may be. But nowadays is not the days to give your kids tough love because when you send them out to them streets, you don't ever know if they coming back. You think, oh, all right, I'm gonna kick them out. I'm gonna let him get a taste of the streets. As soon as he get a taste of the streets, now you crying.
Right.
Now you crying because you gotta set up a funeral when you could have just figured a different way out as a mom. That's not normal. Black people normalize that. That's not normal. To kick your kid out because they acting